Hey everyone, Dan with MacRumors, and today Google officially announced the Google Pixel 3 and 3 XL at its Made by Google press event in New York City, and in this video we're going to briefly go over the new devices, get my first impressions, and compare them to the new iPhone XS Max. In terms of design, the Pixel 3 and 3 XL look very similar to last year's 2 and 2 XL. For most of this video, we're going to focus on the Pixel 3 XL compared to the iPhone XS Max, but it is worth noting that the only major differences with the Pixel 3 and 3 XL is obviously its size. The 3 has a 5.5-inch Full HD display, while the Pixel 3 XL is rocking a 6.3-inch QHD display with, of course, an infamous notch on the Pixel 3 XL. With the larger size obviously comes a larger battery too. If you like the smaller form factor and you want to avoid the notch, then it might be in your best interest to give the standard Pixel 3 a shot. Now obviously when you're holding the standard Pixel 3 next to the iPhone XS Max, the difference is pretty staggering. The phone is better suited to go up against the iPhone X, which unfortunately I did not have handy at the event, but the Pixel 3 XL is almost identical in size compared to the iPhone XS Max. The form factor and comfort in the hand is pretty similar, but I will say that because of the more premium materials that's found in the XS Max, the 3 XL does feel a bit lighter to hold, and thus is a little bit more comfortable in my opinion. The iPhone XS Max does have a slightly larger display coming in at 6.5 inches, and because Google still has a bit of a chin at the bottom of the 3 XL, the display is going to be a little bit smaller. Now on the back, you do still have a fingerprint sensor for the Pixel, which means there won't be a real competitor with facial recognition this year compared to Apple's Face ID. You'll also notice that on the back of the Pixel, there's still only one camera, as opposed to the iPhone XS Max's dual camera system. The camera and its camera features were actually a pretty large part of the Pixel keynote. Google introduced some pretty cool features that the camera is capable of, but of course we weren't able to fully test them out, but we will have a video on the camera features and how they compare to the iPhone really soon, so be sure to subscribe to the MacRumors channel so you don't miss those videos. The new camera features that Google mentioned during its keynote was Top Shot, which automatically captures multiple shots with HDR+ and recommends one that might be better than your photo. Night Sight will enhance photos captured in low light scenarios, and Google even compared nighttime images to the iPhone XS with those taken on the Pixel 3, but of course I'm going to reserve my judgment until I can actually test this out for myself. Users can also now edit the depth of field effect in portrait mode, just like you would on the iPhone XS and XS Max. Google also introduced Playgrounds, which is an AR feature that introduces reactive characters and captions into your photos in real time. The company even partnered with Marvel to include some Avengers, and even partnered with Childish Gambino to give him his own character too. Finally, Google also mentioned new and improved ways to use the Google Assistant on the Pixel 3, including a feature that I think is absolutely fantastic, which is called Call Screen. Call Screen will use Google Assistant to essentially answer incoming phone calls for you when you can't or don't want to pick up the phone. The assistant will ask the caller who is calling and to leave a message. Then the phone will transcribe the conversation in real time so you can read the message as it's happening. If this feature works as advertised, then gone are the days of speaking to telemarketers. As far as my overall impressions for the Pixel 3, I've seen a lot of negative comments surrounding the notch and the Pixel 3 XL, and after using the iPhone X for a year and the iPhone XS Max for the past few weeks, the notch is something that you get over really quickly. Now the notch on the XL is a bit deeper, and in photos it didn't look good, but in person it's really not that bad. I'm actually really impressed with the OLED display on the Pixel 3, it's very sharp and provides some pretty vibrant colors. I also really enjoyed Android P's UI improvements that were introduced earlier this year. They're much more in line with some of Apple's gestures, which makes switching between either phone a bit easier to adapt to. And if the Pixel 3's camera's features are as good as the company says it is, the Pixel 3 could be one of the best devices of the year. The Pixel 3 will start at $799 for 64 gigabytes and $899 for the 128 gig variant, while the Pixel 3 XL will start at $899 for the 64 gigabyte model and $999 for the 128 gig variant. Google also debuted a new $79 wireless charger called the Pixel Stand, which can offer fast charging for your Pixel device and integrates well with Google Assistant to give you a better scope of your day when you wake up in the morning and your phone is docked on the stand. So let us know your thoughts on the new Pixel 3 and Pixel 3 XL compared to the iPhone XS Max and of course all the other products that Google announced in the comment section down below. This has been Dan with MacRumors. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.